Hey, hello everyone, Rutik here, and today's our 23rd day of Finding Job series. So let's start our today's day. Let me tell you what I did today. So as usual, I woke up at 7, did some exercise, get ready, and sat on my desk. And today I learned one concept called memory leak. So before that, let me tell you why memory leak happened, what are the things that causes memory leak, and how we can avoid it. So before that, let me tell you what is memory. When I write something like let a is equal to 10, at that time I allocate memory for the a, okay, where I can store the value 10. So I can do this for the variables, for the functions, for the objects, all sort of data I am able to store it in memory. So in my functional component, let if I write let a is equal to 10, and then I'll write let a is equal to 20. So I override the memory of a. So that how memory allocation work. We all know how memory allocation work. And after that, let me tell you how garbage collector work. So if I write like a is equal to 10, and then I write the a is equal to null, then that memory of a is equal to 10 that was not needed. uh, that means the memory which we don't want, or that memory is not reachable to that functional component, which is unreachable to that functional component. This memory has been deleted by the garbage collector. So basically we can say that the memory which is not accessible throughout our component, or which is not reachable, or also there is one word that we can say, that the memory without reference. So let me tell you what is without reference, because the without reference, which is very necessary, it is very necessary word. So reference, let me tell you first what is reference means. If I allocated memory a equal to 10, so a is referring to 10, means a is referring to 10, that the memory has that address, and that address, in that memory address the value 10 is stored. So when a equal to 10, and again I'll write like a equal to null, that means the reference between a to 10 has been cancelled, or we can say that there is a no reference. So if the reference has gone, at that time global collector comes and remove or delete that memory. So using that we can, so yeah, the definition will be like a garbage collector will remove the elements, or remove the memory which is not accessible or not reachable, as well as that reference has been gone. So why memory leaks comes in a picture? So let me tell you why memory leaks comes in a picture. If I suppose I want any in functional component that this memory should be gone, this is not needed, but garbage collector not able to delete it because the reference is still alive. At that time the condition, or a situation that happens, that situation called memory leak. That means I don't want that memory, or don't want that variables, or don't want that any functions, but still it's available there because its reference is alive and garbage collector not able to delete it. So that is the memory leak, we can say. And let me tell you who causes the memory leak. The windows, the closure, the event listeners, promises, timers, these are the things that causes the memory leak. Let me tell you one example how it's happening. If I write a function, let example window dot data is equal to user data, username, okay. So if that data is not relevant in another component, or not relevant some after some time, but still we do not able to remove it because it's attached to the window, and window is a global object, and we are not able to remove it because we are able to remove it, but garbage collector not able to remove it. Garbage collector not able to delete that reference. The solution is, first solution is, don't declare our objects or our data in the windows, and if it's necessary to use window, then at that time use the window.delete data or window.remove that data. So we can prevent that windows from this from the memory leak. And after that, the one thing comes in a picture called closure. If I write one outer function in which I had a message called abc, and in that function I again write one function called inner function, and in which I console.log that message, and after that I write a function is equal to outer, and I call that outer function. So if outer function is executed, and after execution it no longer needed, but still function has its memory, the function has its message. So how we can avoid that? Because it's a memory leak, and if the function has the reference of outer function, and that's why garbage collector not able to delete it or remove it. So how we can solve that problem? So it's very simple. We just need to write function is equal to null. We assign our function to the null, because then the reference between function and our current means outer function has been gone, and the reference has been gone. And if reference is there is not any reference, then garbage collector comes in a picture, and it's remove that memory. After that we had the event listener. We add the event listener, and when we add the event listener, that event listener stores, because and if it stores, then it's accessible throughout the component. If they didn't need it, then how to handle that? So we have one thing called remove event listener. We have to use that for the event listener. After that we had the timers. So what happened in set interval, when that part come, it still has callback function. That still callback function has the state value. That state value still has the access to the component, and due to this, the reference not gone, because each one has the means callback has the access to the states has the access to the functional component, and this chain is going on. So we need to handle set intervals as well, because when set interval task is completed na, it's still not ended, it's still present in our application, and garbage collector not able to delete it, and it causes the memory leak. So how we can delete it? So using the clear interval we can able to remove our that set interval. That is the better way to prevent from the memory leak. And again, same with the promise and async. They also means I think promise and async able to again cross the memory leak, and using the use effect cleanup we can able to secure that as well. And one more last thing which cause memory leak, I think which is, I'm not sure, but yeah, that are the pretty much things that causes the memory leak. And uh, to avoid memory leak, we just need to provide some cleanup functions, or we need to remove that references manually, because garbage collectors able to remove that memory when the reference has been totally gone. So we get the idea. Let me tell you the definition. Memory leak happen when the timers or closures or the event listeners or the windows are not longer needed, but still their reference has alive, and that's why garbage collector not able to remove that. That time memory leak happen, and we will prevent using the cleanups or removing the reference directly using the null or etc etc. So that the thing I learned today. And after that I move on to the DSA part. In DSA part, I learn about the stacks and queues. So I know how stacks and queues are work, but in JavaScript we don't have the built-in stacks and queues, so we have to build it using the array. So we know stack has only one end, means only one opening where we can in means add the element or get out the element when I am able to push the element or pop the element. In queue we have the two ending where from first element get out, or we call as the DQ, and from the last the element get put, means uh, add, that we call the NQ. So I learn about that, how we create the stacks and queues in JavaScript using the arrays. So I solved some problems around it. It's pretty good. After that I had the lunch, uh, and then I moved on the my project part where I build one feature, complete feature. And yeah, after that I did some communication practice and applied some jobs. Actually I received one online assessment, sort of MCQs and problem questions are there, so I completed that as well. That's it for today. I did lots of tasks, and yeah, still not feel any growing or any update like that, but let's see what happen. Yeah, bye bye.